Barge Pier.
Hangar 3 is over here.
Modified sea containers. The cordoned-off area has many guards, roving security patrols, and even an elevated guard tower. This is today. Many more containers, many now shrink-wrapped, spread over a much larger area with more room fenced off and cleared, ready to be filled. But nobody, and I mean nobody, can or will tell us what's going on public land approved by a public agency. We asked many neighbors. Most of them said no one will tell them. The two people at the sailing school here told me that they were told if they wanted to know what was going on, they'd have to sign a confidentiality agreement, which they would not. Even the head of the Treasure Island Development Authority, who approved the lease, says she doesn't know. Though nobody seems to know what's going on or will tell us what's going on, there is a lease, and that is a public document. The 6-month, $90,000 lease is for the construction of an event venue. The lease seems to be held by a mom-and-pop Washington state firm called G&K Media. Neither they nor their Emeryville public relations agent will tell us anything. But since these are modified sea containers near a bayside pier for an event, there is one coming event that might qualify. This is what will soon be the America's Cup Village, site of the new cruise terminal. And here is the America's Cup store, made of modified sea containers. But again, no one's talking, especially those public officials whose duty it is to be open, not secretive unless necessary for public safety. And the public is paying those officials. Tom Vacar, KTVU, Channel 2 News.
Well, thank you, Tom Vacar. What was all that dog barking going on?
Oh, I think it was someone else recorded the news, too. They were showing it because they were suspicious, too, because it says right here, FEMA camp in San Francisco, Treasure Island, ? So it was their take when they were watching the news. And they posted that. Spread the word and protect ourselves, and I guess, you know, I'm going to have an idea what's to come.
My big question is, who puts the red tags on the mailboxes? Who decides who's to be snatched up? Who makes that decision, and on what basis do they make it?
It's just overpopulation, so pretty much the people that are, you know, on welfare, or just leeching off the government, they're pretty much going to get it. They're going to be the first ones that go off.
How about people who live in subsidized housing?
They're probably going to be not first on the list, but getting there. And it pretty much depends, like, what area you probably live on, too. You know, if you live in a ghetto, trashy, you know.
So do you think maybe they're going to sweep the Tenderloin first?
I think they're going to sweep all the ghettos first, and then they're going to go from there.
Is that what you read on the internet?
Actually, yes, we've heard something about that on the internet, that they were going to take the welfare and the homeless and all that first.
And they say there's over 800 FEMA camps in the U.S. right now, and they have shackles and everything, right? Gas chambers are equipped with, crematoriums, coffins.
Who says this?
There's blueprints of it, and there's a lot of people that's just been looking, and they see, like, you know, this wire that keeps the people from going out, from leaving.
A barbed wire, and it's faced the other way. Supposed to keep from people getting in.
Right.
It's faced from people getting out.
And then there's blueprints forming they've been looking and wondering what's going on, and they haven't been giving any information to all these areas that they're building up so huge, and like, oh no, it's top secret, you can't know. So that's kind of what it feels like is going on here. That's why we wanted to get to the bottom of it and see for ourselves.
Tom Vacar is a very reputable journalist. Did they say outright on that Channel 2 news piece that that's what this was for?
They did not say that outright, no, because they said that they didn't want to give any information at all to it. So they went here to investigate and see exactly what's going on, but they didn't get any response.
They got a whole lot of detail, but nothing about it. They weren't able to draw any conclusions.
Yes, so it's kind of swept under the rug. So that's why it's up to us to really find out.
Well, I give you folks props for.
Thank you.
Now, what did he do when you got out and walked up to that fence over there?
Walking up to this hangar 3 here, and right away he's all like, "Oh, why are you here? What's going on?" And he wanted to come right up immediately and see what we're doing, who we're with.
Where's the window that you were saying you think he's looking at?
It says security right there.
I see
right there, that window right there.
I see it.
It looks like there's a little, he had a hat on, and it looks like a little white part right there at the top of the window.
There it is. Oh, you think he's looking at us from there?
Yeah, he's watching over the whole place.
Like I said, as soon as we went walking up, he came right up, wondering what we're doing. He didn't want us to look around much.
So you see his head moving on the inside of that window.
I think he's staring at us right now, correct?
Yeah. Maybe he's got binoculars on me and I've got my camera zoom on him.
That's right, probably, yes.
It's, a face-off here.
And then the Google Barge, we asked him about that, and he said it's used to sell the glasses, the Google Glass that's out. But that doesn't sound too likely, because how many are they going to really sell out there in the middle of the water? So he said he doesn't really know much about it, and they didn't give him the information, so...
But these people are really helpful right over here, these people. They'll come out
white
probably
ship there.
in that white ship.
That's the one used for research.
Yeah, they know.
Ocean research.
Oceanography?
Yes.
And you said they spoke with you?
They were coming right out, and they talked to us, and we were like, oh, I wonder what that ship is. And I said, oh, I heard the ship arrived here Saturday. Like, oh, you know all about us. He was really, like, intimidated, wondering, like, whoa, how do you have so much information?
The guy from the oceanography ship?
Right,
Yes.
the guy from the oceanography ship. And we found that out by the sailing school.
Yeah,
right
and
here.
he's really good. You should go talk to him, too.
Yes, he was very informative.
Yes.
So we were...
Well, where is he?
He's actually up here. He has one leg, and he has, like, a tattoo on his
young guy.
other leg.
Arg.
Yeah, he does a sailing boat little thing.
Where is he? If I get out of this car right now and walk up to where he is,
There's those yellow portable buildings.
One of those
is
yellow
he
portable
in there?
buildings.
Inside
Either
there?
inside or outside. We caught him outside,
He was just standing there talking to another guy, and we kind of...
and he said, "Oh, what do you guys need?" And we went up and asked him about it, and he was a lot of information from him. He pretty much told us that the Google Barge was here. They kept it a lot secret.
There was a lot of security around.
A lot of security was around, and everything that we pretty much seen in the
heard
video.
that they're coming all over the Bay Area at the same time. A lot of security, a lot of, he wasn't exactly sure what was going on, but he said that white ship arrived Saturday. He does know that. And we talked to them, like I said, what do you guys know about the Google Barge itself? And they said it's used for transporting people. So, which was different than what we're told otherwise over there.
What were you told otherwise?
That it was used to sell the Google glasses, the Google Glass that's out. So it was used to launch it, and it was secretive because in case it failed. But
so the stories don't jive; they don't
exactly.
match.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Huh.
So
Interesting. See, now I'm nervous about getting out of here with my camera because of what you said earlier, that they are nervous enough that they might confiscate the camera.
Exactly. That's what the sailing school told us.
We just seen a cop, too, just pass by.
And there was a cop following us when we went the other way, too, because he knows we're talking to some people getting info, so it seems like they're really wanting to keep it quiet.
Although this place has 6 different security companies guarding it.
Wow.
And that's on a normal basis. They also have a police station out here. They've got their own SFPD station. So this place is covered with security. Ever since I've been covering this, like in the middle of February, there's been security all over this place.
Right, okay.
And, and John Stewart, that is a real estate company that rents real estate all over the Bay Area. It's one of the largest real estate places in the country, and very big in the Bay Area, has their own security company, and they ride around here. They are a very big security company that does the kinds of things that you're talking about. They do crowd control. They have a boat. And I found out from a guy in one of the main buildings here that their boat is out here in the bay. They guard the Chevron plant in case of, protests. All the same kind of stuff that you're talking about.
Yes, I see.
Yeah,
okay,
so that's an interesting connection there.
Yes, that sure is.
And I just seen the guy leave just now.
Oh, I mean out the security guard check?
Yes. He just went behind there, but he probably will come back.
You said this project is wrapping up?
Right, okay. So as you see, they're doing construction here, and we asked the security, what's this construction going on for? In the Google Barge, he said. And it's just about to wrap up, so they're almost done with all of it. And he said in there's stuff used for the barge as well.
And all of this is the construction stuff that we're looking at? What are they constructing?
They wouldn't say. He thought it was for the Google glasses to sell it.
Yeah,
and the other gentleman told us it's to transport people. We're thinking either transport or house people. Yeah. Like we got the real information from the captain over here.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, seemed like he really told us kind of what it it was for.
And this dude over here was pretty good too. He's not gonna say anything straightforward. You gotta ask him kind of.
He's pretty roundabout because he's like, "Oh, what'd you hear about this area? What are you looking at?" Or, "Oh, what do you need to know?" And I said, "Well, I heard something about, it might be used as kind of an internment camp, basically." And then he said, "Oh, I've heard a little bit about that, but I'm not 100% sure." And he's really roundabout, but did tell us the ship arrived Saturday, and there has been a lot of security, more so than usual. So we do know that, yes.